check out the view from right here.
We're building a sledding slope for their grandkids.
Listen to that sound. A perfect slope for a waterfall. This is a demo garden that you put in, right?
Yes.
I love how to put the edge in here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm Greg Wittstock, the pond guy, and I'm in Midway, Utah, 5 minutes from my house at a pond that Brian Helfrich for Team Aquascape designed 3 years ago. And we have the Purdy brothers from Tough Terrain who have been maintaining this water feature. What's up, guys? This is where you live, huh?
Yeah, this is my house.
Beautiful house. So we got Sam and we got Wade, and then here's what we really got. Check out the view from right here. How incredible is that? When Brian Helfrich came out here to design it for the builder, they actually put the waterfall so you can see it from the front of the house. Let's go around back, check it out, guys. Wow, there's the view from the front door that we just showed, and then here it is in the back. Listen to that sound. I can't imagine anything else that we put back there, and that's what happened with the builder. When we met the builder, he said, I have a perfect slope for a waterfall. There's nothing really to look at in the backyard. The views of the mountains are in the front yard. So Brian came out here, designed this, and then like what happens so often, you know, we do an out-of-state job, but we turn over the project to a local certified contractor. And then you guys are actually doing some more work up here. I came back, I was not expecting to see this. This is what a pond person does. This is so cool. What are they building up there?
So right now we're building a sledding slope for their grandkids. They have this whole backyard, they just want to do something with it. So we talked with them and they've decided to have a patio area up there, bank that sledding hill all the way down to the side of their house and shoot them out on the driveway. It's not the main reason we came up here, because the main reason was to fix a leak, but now we're fixing part of the pond and now we're building on a sledding hill.
Well, it wasn't so much of a leak as the landscaper
Yeah.
added on, put a low edge that you guys had to pull up, and then what was so crazy is, as big as this waterfall is, a couple days ago you guys added another waterfall. Put a biofalls up in the top to increase the filtration, and they even wanted more flow from up on the top up there.
Give them some more flow, give them better filtration. We also added an auto doser and an ion jet to help them with the maintenance.
Boys, good job maintaining this. This is what it's all about, the networking of certified aquascape contractors all over the world that build and maintain aquascape water features. Let's check this out. So like I said, I got a whole video on how this was built, but let me just go ahead and give you a little bit of a walkthrough. First of all, the number one thing is the location from the house. And so the entire back of the house faces this, and including the front door, which is why Brian lined it up this way. So this water feature right here, I think it's over 60 feet long. It has 150 tons of stone, if I believe correctly. So every one of these rocks, when you get big rocks like this, it takes a long time to set this. So the whole goal is to look like the water eroded away the soil and exposed the stone. And so you're not just thinking about the rocks, you're not building up rocks, you're digging rocks down. And when you get some big rocks like this that weigh, you know, probably 2 tons, you have to dig deep in here. And this is really cool. I love how incorporated the little seating areas and stuff with the pathways. There's not a person alive that's not going to walk up and want to see it. I'm going to show you what the Purdy boys just did up there. This is crazy cool. We are in a desert, and look at that beautiful, beautiful moss. And it's because of all of the water and the coolness that the water brings that you can actually get in a sunny area in a desert, beautiful moss. Every waterfall makes a different sound, which you could obviously hear. It's not a straight line. It's how it twists and turns. A big upper pool, hugely important. And it's not just a pool and then straight down. It twists and turns. And of course, the next seating area that's up here. And of course, they have more plans to add it. And like I said, this is just crazy. Just last week, they added another waterfall because they wanted it to go even higher. So you can see the new biofalls that was put in here. It's still not hidden yet with the rock work, but this is what the certified aquascape contractors, Purdy guys, did up here. They put this in, so that just needs to be rocked in. That will increase the filtration. And now their waterfall goes an extra 3 feet up this hill. Could have gone all the way up there. How cool is that they're building a actual sledding hill in their backyard? But look at the views from up here. So like the builder who built this said, the views from the front of the yard were good, but what was he going to do with this big slope? Anytime you have a slope as an artist, you have a palette to work with. Okay, here we are at American Stone. Whoa! Yes, we are at American Stone. The Purdy boys, right there, and sitting next to the Aquascape water feature that they installed earlier this year. Let's check it out. This is a demo garden that you put in, right?
Yes. So before it was just kind of a really old water feature, wasn't fun.
So there was an existing water feature here?
Yes, but it was all the concrete.
I love how to put the edge in.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So this was above grade?
It was above ground, all the concrete. They had it built up with like road base and sand and rocks. And so we talked to them and asked them if we could redo it. And you know, it was one of our first projects that we worked on. And they were nice enough to let us try it out. So now we have kind of a representation of what we'd like to do. So we have fountains, the waterfalls. We have the biofall open so that way you can see it. We also have our auto doser and iron gen over there. That way people can kind of see what products we use and install them.
And we have a water lily. I'm going to go in there, a newer water lily, and you can see how it's actually a decent sized pot. It just needs fertilization. The pot is good. We just need to add some fertilizer. So this is a job for the water lily. This is the #1 problem I see as I visit Aquascape Ecosystem water gardens all over the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to properly plant an aquatic water lily. The fabric container will allow the roots to get nutrients out of the water, and the most important thing, it'll allow the plant that gets root bound to spread out. Super important, this aquatic plant soil from Aquascape has actually been blended for aquatic plants. Put 2 of these in here right now for this size pot. Take our lily, hardy water lily. You want the rhizomes grow across. We're gonna put it on one of the edges, not in the middle. And at this point, we got it like that, we're gonna add our fertilizer. So we're gonna spread out our fertilizer right in the bottom. So now what we wanna do is simply add gravel on the top. And this plant is ready to be put in the pond.
This is our water feature that we installed at the Sunset American Stone location for marketing purposes. It used to just be an above ground terrible waterfall that just was falling apart and it was leaking, so they couldn't even use it. So we asked them if we could come in and tear out the concrete. So we tore out all of this concrete all through there, dug it down, put in a medium-sized pond kit in right here. Our skimmers over there. We have everything exposed so that way we can show customers what they're buying from the store. We have our iron gen over there. We have our auto doser. Our biofalls is up there. Of course, our skimmer. We have a couple fountains that are going off of the same pump. Waterfalls, we have the lights on full time just so that way everyone can see what they look like. Price for this is $23,000 installed. We also put in this patio right here. So that way you can walk right up to the edge. Right up there, we got a patio over there. We had turf installed so that way you can kind of get a feel that this could actually go in a yard. It's not just something that you see at a store, but something that you can actually use. Having our company name and our logo and everything and our QR code engraved on the rock, and then a listing price of what this cost at the time of install.
Yep.
That way people can see what we did, who we are, and that kind of stuff.
Do we have any putting balls out here?
Yeah, well,
Okay, oh yeah, here we go. All right. No. Now, I took Shaquille O'Neal out of this, and he cheated. Shaq cheated playing golf with me. Did you guys put this in too?
we had everybody do it.